All right, welcome to another edition of Capital Jazz TV. I am your host, Tony Richards, aboard the beautiful Independence of the Seas, man. It's all about SuperCruise number 13, and check this out. You know who I'm hanging with right now, the greatest R&B group in the history of music, Biv Devoe.
There
What's
we
up,
go.
fellas? How y'all
Yes.
doing?
What's
Yes.
up? What's
Doo-doo.
up? Yeah, one half of
Man,
the
welcome
crew
to the
in
Capital
the
Jazz
building.
family, man. How's
Man.
it feel so far being aboard the cruise ship with all your fans out
Man,
here?
it feels good. We got this beautiful, 360-degree view out here. I think we're somewhere in the Dominican Republic.
Right.
The food is good. The
Yeah.
atmosphere, all the fans hanging out with our people.
Yeah.
Beautiful experience.
Yeah,
Right,
man.
right.
So when y'all hear the word legend, attached to your name at such a young age, how does that make you feel when you hear legendary?
Wow. It makes me feel like we stood the test of time.
Wow.
You know, one of the things we used to say to each other back in the day is, one of these days we're gonna be accepted into the tribe,
Yeah.
right? And we just worked hard and worked hard and worked hard over the years, and we felt like we may have wanted it faster than people were willing to give it to us, right?
Mhm.
But we persevered, and to fast forward to 37 plus years of total history and
Yeah.
30 years. This is our anniversary this year of the Poison album, Biv Devoe, and to hear our names being synonymous with other names like Michael Jackson or even Elvis Presley or James Dean or James Brown or what have you. It's amazing. It just feels like those New Edition for Life is, those BBD for Life is out there. They've been struggling and propping us up for a lot of years, and we owe kudos to them for sure.
And I know we just left out of a Q&A with you guys a little bit earlier, and you still see the impact that women have when they see you guys, just like the young lady, just freaked out over you, Ronnie, when you walked in there, man. How does that make you feel today, seeing grown women just like, oh, my God? How does that make you feel, man?
How does that feel, Mike? Because, boy,
Man.
before it happened to me, it happened to you on the
Man,
way
let
up
me-
to the
Let me tell
Q&A.
you something. When you hugging them, they saying how they feel.
Wow.
I've been loving you since such and such. It's a feeling that's hard to describe because you touch them through music.
Yeah.
You touch them through video. You touch them through concert. And because of the cruise, we finally get an interaction.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't realize, like, hearing the compliment, yeah, it makes you feel good. But it feels even better to know that they were able to deliver it after all of these years, you know?
Yeah.
And you just smile because we all of age where you could love and respect it. Like Ron said, I'm married, but come sit on my lap.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's just all in good fun, and it feels good. And she's going to go home and she has another story to tell for the rest of the years of her life.
Yeah.
And that's really who we are, to keep having moments. We call them moments. Give them as many moments to talk about and feel as possible. So that Q&A was a fly moment. And you was driving the car, baby.
No doubt, man. Love doing it too. Ricky, the New Edition series. I know that was a very big series. I know you said that was probably one of their biggest series that they had, or rather the biggest that they had.
Yes,
Tell us about that moment for you guys, man.
I mean, we were, to be honest with you, we were shocked
Yeah.
at the numbers and the feedback, and that it did as well as it did. Not that we didn't believe in ourselves, because we were happy with the fact that we got them to commit to 3 nights.
Mm-hmm.
We were happy with the promotion, the marketing, and everything they put behind it.
Yeah.
So for us, just even that part itself was a success.
Mm-hmm.
But the impact that it had, and what it did for our brand and for our career, and like I said in there, and just introducing us to this whole new generation, was something that it wasn't even in the plan. It wasn't like, okay, we're gonna make this movie and this is what it's gonna do, because you can't plan for stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we're just thankful for it. It's such a huge blessing,
Man, how do
for
y'all
us.
remain
It's
so
like,
humble
man,
in this day and age? All that
Because
you've
we still
accomplished.
trying to get
y'all
it,
just
man.
seem so humble.
We still trying to get it.
Yeah.
You don't even realize what we want. We still trying to get something.
Yeah.
So to us, we love popularity. We get that, but it's just some personal things we want.
Mm-hmm.
So that for all of this time, blood, sweat, and tears, we could say, you know what? If it want to come in the 11th hour, just come.
Yeah.
And let's be here to receive it.
Yeah.
And that's the part that's got us so anxious and ready. You know, Ron says it all the time. We're still living, you know, and there's a lot of groups, you know, unfortunately that lost members, and we're still living.
Right.
So our humbleness is in the fact that there's something greater coming, and we just want to be able to receive it and not mismanage it.
Yeah. Are y'all still having fun, man?
Oh yeah, come on. You see these faces right now? Right. Just being able to do something that you love to do through the blood, sweat, and tears, of course. It's not all rosy, it's not all glamour, you know, glitz and glitter and all of the above. But this is something that we love to do. When it's lights, camera, action, and they say, ladies and gentlemen, Biv Devoe or New Edition, or we're doing something as individuals to help community or what have you, and they make the introduction, and you get that energy from the audience, there's nothing like that, you know? And it still feels good to this day. Sometimes you feel like, man, Poison again, or If It Isn't Love again. But at the same time, think of the alternative, right? Like we could be figuring out or trying to figure out how to get in front of an audience that we had back in 1983 or 88 or what have you. So we're blessed and appreciative for sure.
Yeah. Well, it's been a long time getting you brothers here, man. Last year we had your other brothers, had Ralph here, had
nice,
Johnny here.
nice.
Finally got BBD aboard the SuperCruise. So, New Edition, will we ever see you guys back together again on stage?
Well, sounds like y'all helping the you know, the thing. Y'all got one, and now two. It's only right.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if Bobby has touched
Yeah.
the stage, so maybe he's next in
There you
line,
go.
and then
That's
we
it.
all Voltron up at that point.
Yeah.
But yeah, for sure. Like, God willing, we don't know what tomorrow holds,
Yeah.
but at the same time, we just feel like He's blessed us with so much that it's only right. You know, it's just one of those things that we have to wait for. There's a couple things that have to unfold between now and the time that happens, and we can't really pinpoint a date or time, but we just feel like, you know, we're throwing those fishing lines out there and, you know, reeling it in a day at a time, and I'm sure it'll happen soon, for sure.
Amen to that. So they're members of now Capital Jazz family. Y'all are members of Capital Jazz family. Come see us again, all right?
Yeah, Bobby, you're next. Stop playing, man.
Yo,
Come on.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen.
Biv
Devoe.
Now you know.
Riding
Capital
the
Jazz.
SuperCruise, baby.
Hold on. Yo, Slick. Blow.
I'm
Later
Tony
on.
Richards. This has been Capital Jazz TV.
GR, baby.